This radio.
This we are listening to the Reggae Sound Splash Show on Goodies Radio GH every Sunday.
Hey,
Djmarleycure,
make them know sir, you are the baddest on the #1 station, the Goodies Radio.
Yo, them and them called Cure this. We are listening to the Reggae Sound Splash Show on Goodies Radio GH every Sunday. Don't know. That's what the thing go.
Me say, who quote the game? Who quote the game? It's not the Rasta man, so it must be Babylon. Who quote the game? Who quote the game? It's not the Rasta man, so it must be Babylon.
Yes, no, not EQ on this one.
And cause the world.
It's a big tune, man. I'm about to link him up. Link him. Live on the Reggae Sound Splash Show. This is the second reason. Live and direct from Accra, remember Africa.
Rasta man, so it must be Babylon. Who quote the game? Who quote the game? Why you play the bad card? Now we catch you off guard. Rasta man wanna shuffle.
Greetings, mama.
Greetings, family, greetings.
How are you doing?
I'm good for the most high.
Rastafari.
Rastafari, live it and reign it every time. Greetings, my Ghanaian family. Greetings to the world.
The first time I saw your name, I think you were Ghanaian because as far as you are black, you are an African. You see, Rastafari. So
yes, darling, I'm from the Morse family.
Yes, sir. So, Mama, you are welcome
yes,
to the most authentic, the supremacy show, the Reggae Sound Splash Show. If you just read the Commander-in-Chief, the Bob Marley son. Once again, welcome to Mama Africa, Ghana.
Nice.
So, Mama, you have, let me see. I played one of your songs before I was coming to the station, and the songs are like you are sending a strong message to people. What's the motivation or the pillar behind the song? Who caught the game?
Who caught the game? Originally was done by Rita Marley.
Yes, sir.
Yes. People are always requesting Nana EQ to sing Rita Marley's songs. You know? But I happen to choose to sing this one in this time. When I see all kind of people acting like they're the creator and want to take over the planet with them ism and schism. You know? I have to look and say them want to quote the game of life, which belongs to the Most High.
Yes, sir. Rastafari.
So, I think that, you know, Nana, this is a song you should approach. And then the producer was so after me because it's produced by on the label Thompson Sound. He was so after, he said, listen, I can't wait to have you in the studio. I said, yes, I can't wait myself. So when I go in the studio, I say, he's not the Rasta man, you know. And when I say he's not the Rasta man, I could say, he's not the righteous man.
Yes, sir.
But it must be Bobby wrong. You know, because them are caught the game. You know, directing us in different directions, in their directions. Because I know our Father, who art in heaven, didn't tell no man on earth that the earth is overpopulated. Or else he wouldn't be giving us the privilege to be still giving birth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's in control.
Yeah, man. Rastafari.
Rastafari.
Okay, so you have done so many original songs from Rita Marley. Are you? Let me ask this question. Are you affiliated or are you having a link of Rita Marley?
If I have a link with her, yes, she's my sister. You know, in the music business, we all, as women, sometimes we link, depending on the thread that we're on. You know, I haven't seen her for years now, because, as you know, she's not feeling well. But I used to see her in my early days in my career, and she knows me.
Okay.
And we chit chat as queens together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, I.
Mama, let me ask you this question. Which year did you kickstart your music career? So, and how many years have you been on the scene as an artist?
As an artist singing professionally on record, because I started singing in the church and in school.
Yes, sir.
But on internationally, I did my first official recording 1993, 2003, right, which was Mama Say.
Yeah, man.
Because all along I was doing background vocals for different artists over the world.
Okay.
So then I decided to build my own career now. And my first recording was Mama Say. That same year I did Kingston Town, and that same year I become a feature of a movie titled Roots Time.
Okay.
So that same year.
Okay. So, Mama, how many albums do you have now? Since from then days to now, how many albums do you have in your music career?
I have many albums that I put together as Nana EQ, because at one point in time, when you're searching for good producers, you would advise for this producer. So I would be on Downtown label, I'm on Taxi label, I'm on 2 Miles label, I'm on High Fence label,
Okay.
Thompson Sound label now, and many labels. So my songs are scattered out under all labels. But for me now, I am producing an album for myself, and I'm doing one for Thompson Sound.
Okay.
And I'm being asked to do many, but I'm gearing up myself to do some work with Africans. I want to entwine myself with my family. I am the kind of woman who knows that we have to invest in ourselves and we have to build ourselves. It's time now. Europeans, all these people reaching out to us. Yes, we thank them, but we need to be building us. We need to be paying attention to us now, if never before.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you featured other female reggae artists on your songs before? Have you featured other reggae female artists on your songs before?
Could you ask me that question again, please?
I said, have you featured other reggae female artists on your songs before? Have you featured?
If I've ever done other female artists songs before?
Yeah.
Yes, I did Phyllis Dillon in a combination with Gregory Isaac.
Okay, the lit.
I did a Phyllis Dillon Perfidia.
Okay.
To you, my heart cries out Perfidia. That song, I did it with Gregory Isaac talking in it. So that was the other song. I don't pay much attention to cover versions.
Okay. So, have you done any cover song from Mr. Isaac? Have you done any cover songs from Mr. Isaac?
From Mr. Isaac?
Yeah, man.
I have one in mind. I have one. He told me before he died, because I was his main background vocalist at one time. I even featured on his 2000 nominated Grammy album. And he told me once, he said, you know which song you should sing? I said, which one? He said, sing Overdue. He said, EQ, if you sing Overdue, that would be a bomb. He said, I heard other females sing it, but because you work with me, been around me, I think you got the right groove for the song. So I haven't approached that yet, but I am looking forward to it.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
And Have you been signed to any record label or you're an independent artist?
I am an independent artist right now.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Because I kind of, I'm coming from a Bunny Wailer stable. Oh, yes, I did a combination with Bunny Wailer too. At song titled High Grade. Yes.
Bunny Wailer from the Bob Marley and the Willis.
Yes, I did a combination with him titled High Grade. It's on the internet, Empress EQ and Djmarleycure Wailer.
Okay. Okay. So which means you have fitted so many great, let me use the word great artists before. The likes of Mr. Isaac the Cool Ruler, the likes of Benny Wheeler, and so on and so on. Because in Jamaica, I know you people love reggae music, and reggae music have put Jamaican people on the front page. Mama,
Yeah.
let me ask you this tough question. In Jamaica right about now, we all know reggae is is the food of Jamaican people. How do you see reggae music now? The new generation.
In Jamaica.
The new generation in the reggae music now. How do you see their sounds and how do you see the reggae music industry in Jamaica now?
The reggae industry in Jamaica has been doing their own stuff. You have younger people who comes and they do. They have their own crowd because they have the younger people doing their own thing. And because of that, I think they're getting more attention than the roots reggae singer. But if a roots reggae singer is as authentic as I am, when I got a rhythm and my meditation tells me to sing this, or somebody reputable would say, EQ, I have a rhythm and I hear you on it. Hear the song. If that song suits me, that is something that I would sing. I sing it. And after singing a song that I love from my heart, and I know I'm sending out that blessings or that inspiration to someone who might be in that situation at that time and listening, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
I'm not up for the race.
Yeah, man.
Because I know that brutes reggae rock people ain't getting their fair share here. You know, I think we're, in today's date, it's more acknowledged. In other parts of the world, you know, I'm not going to say it's totally destroyed here, no, because of who the artists are, and there will always be people who stick for what they love, like the roots rock reggae, you know?
Yeah,
So, it's just like that.
Okay. During your early days in your music career, have you been touring Europe, Asia, America? During your early days in your music career, as let me see, that's a backing vocalist for artists. Have you been traveling outside Jamaica? I mean, with those big artists, Mr.
Yeah,
Isaac,
man.
Benny Wheeler, I mean, those big artists. Have you been traveling outside Jamaica to perform on the shows?
I tell you, darling, I tell you the truth, I only haven't been to Africa and Japan. I haven't been to Africa and Japan. I've been to the Caribbean islands. I've been to North, South, East. I've been all America. I've been to Brazil. I've been to Argentina. I've been to England, parts in Europe. I've been to many, many places. But I still haven't been to where I want to live. and that will be soon.
That's Africa.
That will be soon. Ghana.
That's Africa, man. Because Africa must unite.
Africa.
Africa must unite.
Yes, man. We have to unite and listen. When we come together, we're going to unite. Because you know what? Don't care about how bad a person is.
Okay.
When they keep seeing all good around them, they will feel bad and start doing good.
Okay. Okay, so
I believe in that.
So hold on for me. This is the reggae sound splash of yours truly, the commander in chief, the Bob Marley son, Djmarleycure. We have on the line straight from Jamaica, Nana EQ, one of the finest female reggae root reggae singers from Jamaica live on the Reggae Sunsplash show. Mama, let me ask you this question. What's the title of the song that you did with Benny Wheeler?
High grade.
High grade.
Yes, it's about all kind of nice grades.
Let me ask you, do you use the grades for meditations?
Could you repeat that question?
I said, do you, let me say, do you use the herbs? Do you use it as a female? Do you use the herbs?
I'm going to be honest to you. Herbs is my sacrament.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't just use it as a practice
Yes, sir.
or as something to pose with. It's my sacrament.
Yes, sir.
So, whenever I'm feeling that sacramental vibes, then the universe speaks. So, it's not like I have been to places too where I haven't seen a spliff. I do without it, and I'm comfortable with myself. One have to learn that control.
Okay. Okay.
It is very important
Okay.
to have that control.
Let me ask you this final question before you go off it, because it saddens me when I see a reggae artist who has been on the scene and not being recognized by other people. Then let me ask you this question: are you right about now? You are out with so many songs.
Yo, them man them called
Break it up.
You're lying. Please can you stand where I'm getting the feedback
don't know.
in the studio. As a reggae artist, what is the motivation or the pillar behind you since you enter into music as a professional root reggae artist? What is your motivation or what motivates you, to come out with your songs?
What motivates me is, darling, my prayers. I am Nana. I was named Nana for more than one reason. I took care of many elders and children, and I've been doing that from I was small. So I have a history of life and experiences, So my daily writing is it's easy for.
Okay. I think you're lying.
They turn around and I said, what? If I can do something about it, I just do. So my inspiration, I've listened to I-Trees growing up
Yeah.
as three females because I love harmonies. So I listen to them. Rita, Judy, and Marcia. Because when I was a child, they were the raging women. So I listened to them, and they were my first inspiration. But then I would go find myself and do me, sing what is in my meditation. So I give a lot of respect to those queens for my first inspiration. But then I turn around into myself and put all my experiences into me and just make songs, and it is always my songs. Can always reach out to somebody because not one of us feel the pain. Not one of us go through the same experience. All of us, the world is just the same. So that's it.
Okay, so Nana EQ in Ghana. When we say Nana, which means you are a king. Nana in Ghana means you are a king.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Or a queen mother.
Nana means Ghana. But in Jamaica, Nana is a woman who takes care of
in
the elder.
when we say Nana, which means you are a queen mother. or you are a king. The female,
Queen
the
mother.
female, the female is called Queen Mother, and other
Queen
male,
mother.
a male is called King. So Nana, your name is a very big name in Ghana. Seriously, because as I post your video on my WhatsApp status, I got so many big men who love reggae music. I mean, they just link up with me. They were just asking me. There was one big man who said he has listened to your songs before. Yeah, there's one big man on my status. He's also a fan of reggae music, and he told me, Kyo, I've listened to this one song before. I have his cassette. So you see, the link must not be slow. It has to be strong. You see, so can you give out your social media handles out when I want to follow you on the social media platform?
Yo, them man them called
Okay.
Kyo, listen to reggae songs.
I am not too. I'm not too much of a social media person, you know. The people would just curse me every day and say, EQ, get somebody to manage your page because you don't do it. I'm on Facebook as Brenda EQ Finlayson. That's my name on Facebook. I'm on Instagram too that I don't pay much mind, which is EQ Finlayson. That's it. Reach me out on Gmail, which is Brenda Finlayson 435 at gmail.com. 438 at gmail.com.
Okay, so do you have videos on YouTube?
YouTube, yes. There's Bunny Wailer song on it, and there's another video which comes under Empress EQ, because my name was given to me by Sly and Robbie, which is EQ, meaning I sing all the notes, you know. But the media would write and say Ethiopian Queen, and then people like Bunny Wailer and other people would write and say Empress EQ. So I have songs under Empress EQ, Nana EQ, and EQ, you know. So I'm just settling with Nana EQ, and I don't think I need to go further because the Maroons here, they crown me as Nana EQ.
Okay. So, can you big up some people before you go off air? Can you big up some people?
All right, I'm gonna sing this song for my Ghanaian friends because I love you all. We're already who we are, and we're coming from afar. Though we have so many scars, still we're proud of who we are. Raise the emblem high. High, lift them high, high, rise the banner, high, red, gold, and green, red, black, and green, lift the emblem, high.
Yes,
love you all, family.
Love,
I say, enough love to one blood call every time. Enough love to Miss Camp, enough love. Ghanaian people, more you just touch your chest and say, Nana EQ love you. I love Africa. Africa is my heart.
Okay, so thank you very much.
To each and every one. One love.
Okay, so thank you very much for passing through the Reggae Sound Splash show.
Enough love, thanks for having me.
Yes,
Djmarleycure.
Yes,
there's
a message in right now. Raquel from Jamaica, also my serious friend. And she said I should big you up on the show for her. Raquel.
Big up Raquel every time. Queen sister, big up yourself. Like all of the family them who are big up I'm me big on up first. Love you all and know so watch ya.
Yes sir. Yo, them man them called Kyo, this reality the Reggae Sound Splash show on Woodies Radio GH every Sunday. You don't know. That's what the thing go.
Radio.
Me say, who quote the game? Who quote the game?
They're not EQ on this one. Who cut the game? It's a big tune, man. Babylon.
Who quote the game? It's not the Rasta man, so it must be Bobby Ron.